Are you looking to move from Ireland to Canada? If so, you have come to the right video. I am going to talk you through how to apply for a working holiday visa to Canada from Ireland. So if this is for you, keep watching, and I hope you find this helpful. I'm going to try and keep it like as concise and simple and to the point as I can. So yeah, hopefully this video can help you. My name is Niamh. If you've never seen my face before, hello. I moved to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada over 6 months ago now, which is crazy. I'm originally from Cork in Ireland, and yeah, moved over here. I'm having a great time. I would highly recommend it. So if you are thinking of making a move to Canada, I would recommend it. Personally really would recommend it. Having a great time. So hopefully this video will help you get along or get started with your visa process. So I'm just going to start by saying, like, I was born in Ireland and I have an Irish passport, and I'm going to be talking about my perspective, like my experience with it. So if you weren't born in Ireland, if you don't have an Irish passport, this video is not for you. I don't know how to help you. I'm very sorry, and I don't even think it matters being born in Ireland, because like you don't have to give your birth certificate at any point, but definitely having an Irish passport, if you have an Irish passport, this is for you, because I'm just going to talk you through my experience being someone who was born in Ireland, being someone with an Irish passport, how I got my working holiday visa to move to Canada. So the website you are going to go to first to get all your information is, I'm gonna leave a screenshot here. It's the IEC, International Experience Canada visa is kind of what you're looking at. It's like canada.ca. I'll leave it here. This is the website you're going to be doing everything through. So it's an IEC experience. It's an International Experience Canada. That's what you're looking for working holiday visa. There is so much information on the website. This is where I got all this information. So definitely I would recommend giving it a read through. It will take you a bit of time, like set some time aside out of your day to actually read through the whole process on that website. It is like, it just gives you all the information. I'm just going to try help you and get it a bit more concise, because there is tons and tons of information on that website, but that is the website you are going to be doing everything through. Step one is to create a profile, but if you are actually serious about doing this, what I recommend your step one to be is get your police cert started. So your police cert is one of the documents you are going to need to apply for this visa, and I would recommend starting it straight up, like getting that done out of the way first, because it can take a bit of time and a lot of people end up waiting for their police cert, and then some people are late with the application. So from my experience, I would recommend getting started with the police cert before you start anything. The cert does last you for 6 months, so you have from when you get your police cert, that is valid for 6 months time, like, so you can apply for the visa within 6 months. It does run out, but most people should hear back within that 6 month time frame. But I would recommend getting that sorted first, because it is the document that's going to take the longest time to get you. Also, do not go to your local Garda station with it. So for an example, where I'm from, Anglesey Street Garda station inside in Cork City was the station that it was like everything was being processed through. I handed mine into Carrigaline Garda station, which is where I'm from, and they then sent it on to Anglesey Street, but your man, first of all, hadn't a clue what was going on. I thought they would know exactly what to do. He was asking me all these questions, and I was like, I thought you would know the answer. He also lost the copy of my passport, and it just ended up taking longer than it needed to. Had I gone straight to Anglesey Street, it would have happened quicker. So definitely go to your main, like find out where it might be processed and go to that Garda station directly and hand your police cert in there, okay? But anyway, back to kind of other step one is creating a profile. It's gonna ask you a couple of questions. I can't fully remember them, I do apologize, but some of them are worded a bit weirdly, so just make sure you read everything slowly and properly. It's more just, you know, like, have you gone to university? Alright, what country are you living in? What country are you residing in? All this kind of stuff. It's mainly yes or no questions, but you need to create a profile on this website to then apply to the pool. I think creating your profile, it puts you into the pool, which is like this lottery basically, and you are waiting to get pulled out of that pool so that you can apply. So step two is you getting your invitation to apply for the visa. So you will be pulled out of that pool, that little lottery thing, and you will get an ITA, an invitation to apply. So you have 10 days to accept this invitation. So it's basically inviting you to start your application. So creating the profile doesn't start creating the visa application. It creates the profile to get into the pool. You're going to be pulled back out of the pool and you're going to apply then for the visa. But first you get this invitation to apply. Now once you get this invitation, you have 10 days to accept it. But be very careful, because the minute you accept it, you are on to the next stage. So if you are maybe thinking you're a bit stuck still getting all your documents together, give it like 6 or 7 days. I wouldn't wait up until day 10. I'll tell you why in a minute, but don't wait up until day 10. Get it done. Give yourself maybe a week before you click yes to accept this invitation. I clicked it straight away, and then you're on to the next countdown. So once you say, yes, I am accepting this invitation to apply, it starts your countdown to then complete the visa application, the like first part of it. And you have 20 days to do that. So you have 10 days to accept the invitation to apply, and you have then a further 20 days to actually make your application. So that is 30 days in total. But remember, once you click yes, you're applying for, once you accept the invitation to apply, your 20-day countdown starts. Okay, so like if you click it on day 1, you only have 20 days. If you click it on day 10, you have 30 days. If you click it on day 5, you have 25 days overall. I hope that is making sense, but just be careful. Make sure you are really ready to go ahead with that application once you click yes for your invitation to apply. I hope this is making sense. I really hope it's making sense. Anyway, third is going to be submitting all your documents. So the documents you need, one, as I said, is the police cert, and remember, get this out of the way first. 2 is a medical exam. I personally do not know a lot about this. I didn't do a medical exam because I knew coming over here I didn't want to work with kids. I'm sorry that I don't have this information. It's on the website if you do need it. There is a list of jobs if you were going for that you will need a medical exam to allow you to work in those fields. So check that out yourself if you think it's something you might need. I didn't need it, therefore I didn't do the medical exam. You then need a copy of your CV or resume. You need a copy of your passport. You need a digital photo, so you know, like those little photo booths that you go to get your passport photo. You need one of those. And you need to fill out a family information document. Now this document is a pain in the hole, okay? It only works on certain browsers and certain software. It worked on me for Firefox. I have a MacBook and it worked on Firefox for me. Hopefully it will do the same if you also have Firefox or something. I think it needs an Adobe reader. It's a really annoying document, so maybe along with the police search, just see if you can access this document first, and if not, sort out, can you get someone else to do it if they can access it. But that family information document is a little bit of a bitch, okay? So they are the documents that you need. You submit them all. You don't need to submit them all at the one time, but you just need to get them all submitted within that 20-day period after you accept your invitation to apply. Okay? Hope everything is making sense so far. I hope I'm being concise, but anyway. So you've submitted all your documents. Hopefully everything is fine. They'll get back onto you if something is wrong. Don't worry, like, because I remember thinking like, have I fucked up the family information thing? Don't worry, if something is wrong, they will contact you, ideally. Nothing will be wrong, but yeah, you will be notified if some document is incorrect, okay? Then step number 4. So once all these documents are in, you've submitted everything on time, everything looks good, you are going to get a letter about your biometrics. This is all online, by the way. You won't receive anything in the post. You will get your letter that you can now apply for an appointment for the biometrics, which is your fingerprints. If you are in Ireland, you have to do this in Dublin. You can't do it anywhere else. You won't be able to book an appointment until you get that letter about your biometrics, okay? Because you're gonna get a biometrics number and you need that number to make an appointment for the biometrics. Don't try to do it beforehand. I tried doing it beforehand, it didn't work because you need a certain number, serial number thing that's on that letter you'll get from IEC about your biometrics. The minute you get your biometrics letter, apply for your appointment, because I know when I was doing it there was a huge backlog in the biometrics appointments. Now I was very lucky in when I got my biometrics letter, they had just opened up all the June appointments. I got it in May and they had just opened the full month for June for appointments, so I was very lucky to get an appointment so quickly. I have heard of people needing to fly to London and get your biometrics done in London. Hopefully that won't happen to you, but just again, be aware, just be aware that you might be waiting a little bit of time for your biometrics appointments. I do think there also is a time limit on your biometrics. I think you have 30 days to do it once you get the letter about them. If you can't get it within that 30 days, you can ask for an extension and they will give you a further 30 days. So yeah, but just try to be on top of it once you are able to book that appointment for the biometrics. Try to book it as soon as you can. Somewhere in between the submitting all your documents and the biometrics, you're going to pay your fees. I cannot fully remember how much it was, and it might also be gone up this year with inflation and cost of living and everything, you know, everything's going up. But I think I paid around the 200-250 euro mark. Now it's all in dollars, Canadian dollars, but you know, it came out of my Irish bank account. I think it was 200-250 euro. I don't know where I'm after getting these figures. I think I got them from the IEC website, but the actual IEC fee is $161. The work permit, which is part of your working holiday visa, is $100, and I think the biometrics were around $80. So in total, yeah, that's like $340 maybe. I remember being around the $300 and something mark, and then it was like 200 and something euro. You pay that. I don't know, is it when you have submitted all your documents? I think you pay it then. I can't fully remember. You will be asked for money, and it's okay. Don't be afraid to pay this. You do need to pay for this application. You also can totally do it by yourself. I know if you go through like a third party, get someone to do it all for you, they're gonna charge you like 600-700 euro. Don't do that. Like, you are well able to do it by yourself. I promise you, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And you're gonna save yourself 300-400 euro, okay? But yes, the IEC website is going to get you to pay money. Don't worry, they're not trying to scam you, okay? So then your fees are paid. So then your fees are paid, you have your biometrics done, all is good. After that, you're gonna receive your port of entry letter. This is the letter you want to receive. This is the one that's going to tell you you are allowed to go into Canada. Now, it's funny the way they write it. It's something along the lines of, it's like you're allowed to enter the country. This isn't your visa, and don't worry about that if you get this letter. It's the port of entry letter, and if it's on about how your visa's waiting approval, that's okay. That's what it's meant to say, because technically your visa is not approved until you land in Canada and go through immigration. So this letter is basically just saying you are allowed to enter the country and you are allowed to apply for the visa in that country. That's the letter you want to get. You want to get your POE. Mine came about a month after my biometrics. I think that is the way it was working last year. It was about the month after your biometrics. So don't worry if you're not getting it straight away. Some people do. I think two of my friends, they did their biometrics on a Wednesday. They got their POE on the following Monday. For me, it took a full month, so don't worry. Once you have your biometrics done, you will eventually get your POE, all going well. I think, like, this is my experience, okay? Don't be like, I listened to that girl on YouTube and she told me that, like, you know, obviously there's some people that don't get them or whatever, but if everything seems to be going well, you'll get your POE after your biometrics. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time, it's not working. Just trying to see what everything else I said. So yeah, they're the main 5 steps of what to do. So other documents you may need for immigration, make sure you have bank statements with like proof of funds and everything. You basically just gotta prove you can, like, you either have to have a return flight booked or prove that you can stay in the country. I have in my head that you need 10 grand, but you definitely don't. You don't, because I came over with friends who didn't have 10 grand. So it's just, I wasn't asked for my proof of funds, but just have it just in case. You're basically proving that you can leave the country again, because it's a 2-year visa. When you're entering with that visa, like, they're looking at you being like, you have 2 years to stay here and then you're getting out of the country. Can you get back out of the country, basically, is what they're looking for. So just make sure you have proof of funds. You are also going to need traveler insurance. You need this for the full 2 years here. It is part of your visa application. I wasn't asked for it, but you may be. I got mine. I'll leave a screenshot here. It was like traveler'sbackpack.ie or something. I can't remember. Get this insurance. You need it for the 2 years. As I said, you need it for the full length of the visa, 24 months. It was around 333 euro. I think it is still the same. I'm not totally sure. But you're going to need that as well. When I went to immigration, they asked me for my POE letter, my passport, and some document you get at the airport. Don't worry about that for now. Make sure you just have anything you think you might need printed out just in case. I was lucky and they only asked me for very few amount of things, 3 documents. Some people get asked for their bank statements, their travelers insurance. Also, just if you have a thought and you're like, should I print that out just in case? Yes, the answer is yes. Always print out just in case, okay? Yeah, that's what I said. I recommend printing out any document you may need just to be safe, just in case immigration ask for it. Some other things to note, one is the website, right? The website that I was on about, the IEC Canada.ca website. It is shocking, okay? It is one of the worst websites I have ever gone to, I've ever used. So this is what I mean. Remember I said, like, don't, when you get your invitation to apply, don't wait until day 10 because you might not be able to get into the website. Do everything at least 3-4 days before the deadline, okay? That website will teach you so much patience. It is constantly giving you errors logging in. You think you're getting through and then it kicks you back out. It's a very, very annoying website. It is not user friendly. You just need a lot of perseverance when it's coming to it, but just be very, very careful if you're, don't leave things to the last minute. Like, don't leave submitting your documents till day 20 of your application time frame. Don't do that just in case you can't get into the website. It is a very, very painful website to use. It comes up with errors so often. So just have that in mind. And if you can't get into it, sometimes like leave it for an hour or 2, try again. You just got to be really persistent with it, but also don't let it deter you. Like if you're just trying to set up your profile and you're like, oh my god, the website's not working for me, don't worry, it's not just you, it's not working for everyone. It's such a bad website, but stick with it. It will always eventually let you in. It always will, but just, as I said, be mindful of that when it comes to like the deadlines and everything. It said, yeah, book biometrics ASAP, and immigration was quite scary. Just something else to note. Don't be too intimidated by them, okay? It's part of their job to be scary. So yeah, if there's a lady shouting at you for your documents, it's okay, she's not mad at you, it's just the way she is, okay? But immigration was very scary. So just be prepared for that. Do I have anything else to say? That is everything in my notes. I hope everything made sense. I hope I was clear and concise in what I was saying. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments. DM me on Instagram, anything. I have no problem answering any questions you have. If I can answer them, I will try my best. But please, no question is silly. No question might be like, what? Like, ask away everything you want to down in the comments, or as I said, message me on Instagram, anything at all. I'll try my best to help you out because I know this process can be quite daunting and there is a lot to it. I know like it might seem like such a lot of effort and like time and everything, and it is, but like don't pay someone else to do it for you. You will save yourself so much money by doing it yourself, okay? Don't go to this external crowd, just don't. I don't think it's worth it. As I said, if I can do it, you can do it, it's okay. Maybe this is your sign to move to Canada if you've been thinking about it. I would definitely recommend it. I'm having an absolute laugh over here. Not every day is perfect, not every week is perfect. There are ups and downs still, but I'm really enjoying it overall. And if you are about to start your visa application process, best of luck. I hope everything goes really smoothly for you. And yeah, good luck. If anyone's moving out to Vancouver anytime soon, reach out to me if you'd like. We can meet up for coffee, for drinks, whatever. It's quite daunting moving country. It can be really scary, but it might be the best decision you ever make for yourself. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope this was helpful. I really do. As I said, any questions at all, let me know. Best of luck, and yeah, thanks for watching. And if this was the first video you ever saw of me, make sure you subscribe because I do vlog my life as well, and I vlog my time here in Vancouver. So if you are thinking of moving to Vancouver, you should totally go watch some of my vlogs, see what the scenery is like and everything. It is gorgeous over here. So yeah, subscribe if you would like to see more of Vancouver living. And yeah, that's all. So I'll see you in the next one.